In this lesson, I'm going to introduce you to Vlookups. I've got 3 tabs here. I've got my daily sales, I've got my price list, and I've got my customer list. The price list is a list of all my products that I'm selling. So as you can see, I've got my product column and my price column. These are the 4 products that I'm selling. I sell apples for $2, oranges for $4. I've got a customer list, so these are all my customers. If I have a new customer, I just add them here. I've got the customer code and the customer name. Every day as I'm selling my products, I'm adding the list of sales onto this main tab. I want to show you now where you can use Vlookup. So Vlookup, we're going to use it to get the name of the customer and also to get the price of the product. So how does that work? Go to the daily sales tab, click on the first one, which is C2. Then you go to FX, which is the function that we covered previously. You can go to lookup and references. Then if you just type V on your keyboard, so Vlookup is the last one on the list. Double click on it. So now you need to enter some parameters that Vlookup will use. So the first parameter there is the lookup value. So which value in this current table do you want to look at? So it's the customer, so which is B2. So once I get my customer there, which table do I want to get the data from? So if you go to the next parameter, which is table array, then you go to the customers list, then just highlight the whole table. You see, once I highlight the whole table, that's the table array there. So normally I just say F4 to fix it, but it just depends on the situation. So if I fix that and I go to column index, this is index 1 and this is index 2, because I want it to return the name of the customer, and that's in index 2. If the name was in column C here, that was going to be index 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so you just type 2 there, which is your index. The range lookup, you can either type 0 for false or 1 for true. So I'm gonna say false here, so because I want an exact match. So if I click OK, so do you see now B01 is Peter? So now I can copy this formula. So do you see there, using the Vlookup, I can easily get the correct customer name. We're going to do exactly the same thing for the price. So what I've already done here, I've already put the formula here to say the total here is the quantity multiplied by the price. So let's just get the price for using Vlookup. FX, lookup and reference, V on your keyboard, Vlookup. The lookup value that we want to look at is the product. Click in lookup value, then click where the product is, which is D2. Then the table array. So now we're going to the price list. That's the table we are looking at. Highlight. If I say F4, column index 2, then false, which is 0, because I want an exact match. Then I say OK. Then you see there my price, then I can just double click. Then as you can see, I now have all my prices there. So Vlookup is easy to learn, but it's so powerful to use. Like I use almost daily in my work. Some of you might be asking now, okay, we highlighted this list. What if there's new products that are coming in, or there's a new customer that is coming in? Let's do this. So if I copy this, so let's say with a new customer, which is B11, and this customer, let's say, is called Aaron. Okay, if we go to the daily sales, I'm just going to change this first one to Aaron. You're going to see what's going to happen if I do this. You see, it doesn't find it. You know why? Because our Vlookup ends at B11 and the customer list now is on B, goes up to B12. To avoid this scenario, I'm going to show you how you can improve that formula. So what you're going to do is, we're going to make an improvement to the formula. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete these values for now, and we're going to do the same here. When we prepare our template, we want a template that will work all the time. Even as your data grows, it keeps on working. We're going to rewrite that Vlookup differently. So what you do, go there, FX, Vlookup. So now, Vlookup, go and look at the value. All right? Then when you go to table array, all right? Now this is for customers. So if you customer list, instead of highlighting that, highlight the whole column, you see, like that. So which means even if this grows to hundreds and hundreds of customers, it's still being covered by the lookup. And as you can see, they says customer list A and B. It's covering the column, the whole column. Then column index is the same too. Range lookup is 0. So as you can see, get the same results, but any new lines, it's going to pick up. So for example, let's add another line here. We're going to say with a new client, which is number 12. Then we're going to say the name is Sarah. Okay, let's see if Sarah will be picked now. So let's say this one is B12. Okay, let's see if it will pick Sarah. You see? So it picks Sarah there. Let's just do the same here. Vlookup. Then we're looking at the product, the table array. We go to the price lists, but this time we're doing the columns. Column index is 2, lookup value is 0. Then I just copy that down. Boom. You have your data. That's all about Vlookup, guys. And if you have any questions, let us know in the comment box down below. Share, subscribe. Cheers.